it's me, Mark TerryTown RV, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we've got an exclusive for you here, folks. This is what's kind of known as a dealer buyback in the industry. That means this camper came from another dealer. Yes, it is a 2020 and it's still brand new. It is a Redwood by Thor. It is a 3901 WB, which stands for wet bar. This is a full timers style coach, 4-season type camper. This will do everything you need it to do. Comes in just over 14,000 pounds. And again, for basic details I don't cover in a video, click the subscribe button so you can follow us along. But more importantly, take the stock number, reach out to our sales team. They can answer questions for you. So let's head on inside and take a look at this offering today. So the big thing to point out here is you can buy a 4-season coach, go to Florida, Arizona, Texas, wherever it's warm, get out of Michigan if you want to in the wintertime. But you can get it for probably $30,000 less than you could buy one 4-season on a lot of brand new 22. That's a lot of money, folks. $30,000, you're talking $300 to $400 a month. It's gonna make a big difference. So let's take a start in the back here. One of the things that they've done here, Redwood has, is they didn't just go to the same manufacturer that most goes to and get basic furniture. They want true residential furniture. It's a Williamson collection. So if you look at it, it's kind of a soft touch leather feel. It's going to sit better, last longer, more comfortable furniture. It's also got heat and massage in the love seat there. You've also got residential style chairs here with a residential table, of course pull out leaf. You got wireless charger. The coach that comes with every window is going to have day and night shade, so you're going to have both. As you can see here, and of course there's a night shade. So this is a day sunblock. You got the night shade there. Of course, trimmed out windows. It's dual pane. It's also known as thermal pane windows. That means 2 pieces of glass, dead air in between, better insulation. Without thermal pane windows, what tends to happen with an RV is you got 1 pane of glass, it's cold outside and heats on inside, it sweats, it drips inside the coach. It's not good for the coach. So you have thermal pane windows here as part of a residential package. In addition to that, you're gonna see true solid surface style countertops. Put a hot pan on there. No T-molding, nothing like that. This is true residential feel. 21 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer. It's got 2 different freezer spaces here for you. It's true residential. And then what you all came to see, and I know it, the feedback we're getting, is the wet bar. This is gonna have a little wine cellar down in there. First little wet bar there, but also gives you extra counter space. If you want to put the coffee maker and toaster over there, you certainly can. There's nothing wrong with that. Of course, true residential style cabinetry throughout the coach. They've done a fabulous job of that. They've shelved it out too. So many times we see an RV where they don't put this shelf here. Well, what happens? You stack stuff up, this falls over going down the road here. And then over here, we're gonna transition from the kitchen area back into the living area. You got true 4-burner, true residential feel. Look at the size of that oven. I mean, that's true. You can live in this style coach. And it's becoming so popular now. We're getting so many requests from people that want to sell their home and just go on the road with all the ability to work from home from what's happened with the pandemic. A couple other things here, true residential TV. You got a 5,000 BTU electric fireplace. Fabulous, knocks the horn off. You get a 50-degree day, it's a little chilly, but you don't want to run the furnace. Of course, that's going to be a big help there, knock the horn off. 3 ACs. As you can see here, they've got the sound deadening system here where the return airs are built into the ceiling. 3 15,000 BTU furnaces. That's 45,000 total BTU. And then let's go transition to the bedroom area here, folks. You got central vac down here. True king bed. TV's built in. Of course, you got a dresser here. Shirt closets. You've got a cutout at the bottom there for shoes and those types of things. Almost a little shoe rack at the bottom, which is really slick. Of course, they've gone a step further, folks, with the his and the hers sinks. Foot flush porcelain toilet. We've got the drop down. Hey, camera guy, can you get the drop down over here? But look at the shower. I mean, you almost feel like you're in Jamaica under a waterfall or something crazy in this thing.
Two shower heads.
There is 2 shower heads. That's amazing. What do you do with the second one? Does the dog take up the shower with you?
I don't ask those questions.
You don't? Well, I'm asking. And then a true walk-in closet. I'm gonna come in here.
Where'd you go?
Oh, we're playing hide and seek. I'm over here, cameraman. Here we go. Look at the size of that. Of course, it is washer and dryer prep, Mr. Cameraman. And for the folks watching at home. And then a couple things we want to show you on the outside before we wrap up our informational video today.
Why is this bed not flat?
Oh, because it's a full-length king bed, and that's a great question, Mr. Cameraman. So that actually slides up against the wall in a mechanism as it goes in, as the slide out goes in to give you extra storage space here. A couple other neat features we're going to show you on the outside. Follow me, cameraman. So underneath, you're going to have aluminum wheels. It's going to be a 6-point hydraulic leveling system. So that's hydraulic's a much more stable system. It's also going to have 8,000-pound axles, which is really important. But let's look at the storage area here. Look how well this is finished off. They've got a clip system here, so you can organize your storage, as you can see here. They've also, that's obviously the attachments for your central vac system. You got the water manifold system there. Of course, you can see you can control the stereo system from in here. Of course, that central vac system. It's also going to have a couple other features that we made sure we wanted to point out to you folks. You got a 2-inch accessory hitch on the rear. That's 3,000-pound capacity. They are 16 ply, 17.5-inch tires. And then, of course, it has the step above, which folds in, which gives you a much more stable unit. It does have the Wet Bolt 4100 series suspension, which is an upgrade on this coach. 12-inch I-beam frame. That's important. That's a big frame to support the coach. And it looks like we've covered everything else on here. Oh, 7-foot-tall slide out. So when you're inside the coach there, those slide outs are much taller. So again, this is a special deal. We got one of these at this price. Click on the stock number you see below. Send a request into some of our team. They can help you with the process. You have a trade-in. We love trade-ins. We need more trade-ins. Everyone sells the minute we're getting it. You're never any closer to your today. Remember, if you've got one, you're waiting till spring. Yours keeps going down. The new ones keep going up. The gap just gets bigger. We can get you out of that easier than ever before. The market's hot for trade-ins right now. Mark down Mark, TerryTown RV. You got anything for him, cameraman?
I think I'm all set.
Oh, I got one last thing. We're going to run a special on our website. You're going to love this. As we do these videos together, we're going to run a little thing where you get to guess who the cameraman is. We're going to put our whole sales team on there, and you try to figure out, we're going to have a picture of each guy. We're going to run that here in about a month or so stay tuned for it. And we might run a little promotion with that. You're going to click on and see who the cameraman is. Because no one knows who the cameraman is. Right now, you can't see. I can see him. You can't see him. You get that? I can see him. You can't. You get that? Mark down Mark, TerryTown RV.